7th class English.
Good morning students, how are you? I hope you are safe at your home. In our last class, we have seen that the town mouse wrote a letter to his cousin due to his illness. Let us start today's lesson. Let us read next paragraph. Receiving the invitation from the country mouse, the town mouse packed his bags and caught the next train to the countryside. The day was bright and sunny, and soon the town mouse began to feel hot in the train. Children, if you see in this paragraph, the town mouse has received invitation from his cousin country mouse to come near to the countryside. And after receiving the invitation, the town mouse packed all his things, luggage bags, and he catch the next train to the countryside. Okay, next, here who received invitation? Town mouse. The day they have very bright and sunny. The town mouse in the train feeling very hot and uneasy. Do you know what is the meaning of bright? Bright means full of light. What is the meaning of sunny? Bright because of light from the sun. Okay. Next, let us read our next paragraph. I wish there was an air-conditioned coach, he said to himself. I feel very uncomfortable here. Look at my dear children in here, in this paragraph, the town mouse is talking to himself. What he was talking? He was talking that he want to have an air-conditioned coach in the train because it is too hot and he was feeling uncomfortable in the train. Right? What is the wish of the town mouse? Yes, he want to have an air-conditioned coach in his train. Okay, my dear children. Next, let us read our next paragraph. However, there was nothing he could do about it. So he grumbled to himself while the train chugged slowly into the country. The country mouse was waiting at the station. In this para, the town mouse cannot do anything though it was hot. The town mouse started grumbling himself when the train chugged slowly into the country. In here, grumble means complained angrily. What is the meaning of chug? Move slowly. Yes, the country mouse is waiting at the station to receiving his cousin town mouse. In this paragraph, who is visiting the countryside? Right, town mouse is visiting the countryside. Next, we can read. Let's read our next paragraph, fifth one. Oh cousin, the town mouse said as soon as he got off the train. The train was dreadful. I feel terrible hot and thirsty. I hope you have something ice cold for me to drink at home. Well, I have some water, said the country mouse, but I can look around for some coconut water if you like. Coconut water? Asked the town mouse in horror. Don't you have any orange juice or lemonade? In this paragraph, my dear children, look at this. In this paragraph, the town mouse welcomed the country mouse at the station. The town mouse, after getting off from the train, the town mouse called, "Oh cousin." Who is the cousin in the paragraph? Yes, country mouse. The town mouse is saying to his cousin that he felt terrible hot and thirsty. The town mouse asked country mouse for some ice cold water, but the country mouse doesn't have ice cold water. So the country mouse is offering some water to the town mouse. And the country mouse told, we don't have cold water in country. Right? What did the town mouse want to have? Yes, the town mouse want to have ice cold water. The country mouse also offered some tasty coconut water to the town mouse. The town mouse asked to offer some lemonade or oranges. But country mouse told, "We don't have that all," and offered some coconut water. The town mouse horrored for what his cousin has offered. In here, what is the meaning of horror? It is shocked. What did country mouse offer his cousin to drink? Right, coconut water. Yes, let us read our next paragraph. Yes, I am afraid not, replied his cousin, but I found a very nice piece of root today and a tender bit of sugar cane. I am sure you will enjoy that. Root? Sugar cane? The town mouse exclaimed, but I don't eat raw food like that. The country mouse said, this is what we eat in the country. So I am afraid you too have to eat this. Try it. It is not bad. My dear children, look at in this paragraph. The country mouse is not afraid of his cousin. The dinner that the country mouse served the town mouse at his cousin, consist of the root and the sugar cane. The town mouse exclaimed by seeing that that kind of food. He told that in town he will not eat raw food. In here, what is the meaning of exclaim? Yes, suddenly or surprised. But the country mouse told to the town mouse that the town mouse will enjoy this food. What did the country mouse offer as dinner? Right, a tender root and a sugar cane. The country mouse was saying to his cousin that they will eat only raw food in the countryside. Right? What are the raw foods mentioned in the passage? Yes, root and sugar cane. The country mouse is offered and saying to town mouse that you also have to eat this food. Right? Right, Nana. We have to read the next paragraph. The town mouse did not enjoy this dinner at all. He nibbled at the root and the sugar cane and then said he wanted to sleep. The country mouse showed a corner in the mouse hole and said, there you are, you can sleep there. And on ground, asked the town mouse, do I have to sleep on ground? Yes, this is how we sleep in the country, his cousin answered. Next, in this paragraph, we have to see now, my children, look at this paragraph. The town mouse did not like that kind of food. What he's done? He nibbled at the root and sugar cane. Do you know what is the meaning of nibble? Yes, taking small bit of the food. After completing his dinner, the town mouse asked his cousin that he wanted to sleep. The country mouse showed a small corner in his hole and asked town mouse to sleep. The town mouse shocked and asked, do I have to sleep on the ground? Right. In here, what is the meaning of corner? What is the meaning of corner? Corner means in a turning or an angle. Right? The country mouse replied that this is how we sleep in the countryside. Okay, my dear children. Right. Let us see our next paragraph. As the town mouse lay down on the hard, cold ground, he suddenly thought of something. Cousin, he called out. Yes, what is it? The country mouse asked. Why is it so quiet here? Where are all the cars and lorries? Where are the radios and the televisions? Where are all the lights? This is how it is in the country, his cousin replied. It is always quiet in the country. Sometimes it is quieter than today. My grandfather says that our village is the quietest among the all villages in our district. Oh, is it? The country is a strange place, said the town mouse. But he said to himself, I don't think I like this place. Next morning, the town mouse found that there was no breakfast ready. His cousin told him that they had to go to the nearby farm to search for food. We are sure to find something there, he said. A nice piece of root or a tender bit of sugar cane. Children, look at in this paragraph. The town mouse laid on the hard cold ground. But he was not getting sleep. What is the sleeping place for town mouse showing by the country mouse? Yes, a small corner in a mouse hole. The town mouse suddenly thought something, called his cousin and asked why he is so quiet. Where are radios, televisions, lights, cars and lorries? For this the country mouse replied that we live in the country, this quiet manner, and it is also quiet in the country, but sometimes it is quieter than today. The country mouse grandfather says that their village is a quietest among the all villages in their district. You know, my children? Right. Who called the country mouse suddenly? Yes, town mouse were the called suddenly. After listening this all, country mouse thought in himself that, the town mouse thought himself the country is a strange place. He don't like this country. One day completed. Next day morning, town mouse woke up and found that the breakfast is not ready. He asked country mouse about the breakfast. Then country mouse told they have to go to the nearby farms to search for food. Right. Where they have to go to search for food? Nearby the farms. The country mouse told that they want to search food and definitely we will find a nice piece of root or a tender bit of sugar cane with the town mouse. Okay. Shall we read the next paragraph? Right. But the town mouse had enough. Thank you, cousin, he said. But I think I will catch the next train home. I have suddenly remembered that I have forgotten something. In his paragraph, children, if you see in this paragraph, the town mouse understands the situation of the country and he thought, I can't stay here anymore. He conveyed his thanks to his cousin and he told that he had forgotten some important work in the town. So he wanted to go. He catch the next train and he went back to his town. Okay, my dear children, this is today's our topic. Okay, this is your homework. Right.